Imagine a world where a 22-year-old climate activist inspires more hope for peace in Gaza than the leader of the most powerful nation on the face of the earth. This is the reality today as the people of Gaza turn away from grand political promises and look to ordinary heroes like Greta Thunberg for hope. The world is changing fast. Technology is growing at an incredible pace. But with it, the world feels less safe. Governments are losing the trust of their people, while ordinary individuals, people like you and me, are stepping up and earning that trust instead. If you disagree with me, let me ask you one question. Why are the people of Gaza so skeptical about the new Gaza peace plan announced by the US President Donald Trump? You have to understand this, and you got to answer this question. It's something very important for us to understand how the future of Gaza will be reshaped. Many governments have praised Trump's plan, but the people of Gaza don't trust him anymore. They put more faith, more trust in someone like Greta Thunberg, a 22-year-old girl who isn't Muslim or Palestinian, than in 79-year-old Donald Trump. I've spoken with many Palestinians about Trump's peace plan, and most of them they said they expect nothing good from it. They believe Donald Trump is just chasing a Nobel Peace Prize by teaming up with some Muslim leaders. They say he might get his prize, but we won't get peace. That is the problem humanity is facing today. The United Nations, has tried and failed. Yes, failed to bring a ceasefire, a permanent ceasefire to Gaza. Why? Because Donald Trump, using America's veto power in the UN Security Council, has blocked every single effort for making peace. He wants all the credit for any ceasefire, so he has pushed his own plan, modeled after the Oslo Accords back in 1994, as some of you may remember. The Oslo Accords earned Yasser Arafat, Shimon Peres, and Isaac Rabin Nobel Peace Prizes, but they didn't bring peace to the Middle East. History seems to be repeating itself as we stand in 2025. The Gaza crisis has changed how the world sees things. Many Muslim governments have not fully realized this yet. So they ask, if you don't want Trump's plan, what is your alternative? The answer is surprising. To my understanding, our alternative is Greta Thunberg and people like Mushtaq, the former senator from Pakistan. You might be wondering, she's a climate activist. How can a 22-year-old girl bring peace to Gaza? It's a natural question. But to my understanding, the truth is Greta isn't after awards or fame. She cares about real peace and humanity. Even if she can't solve everything, she is given Palestinians hope. She's shown them that even if governments abandon them, ordinary people from around the world stand with them. Those selfless individuals are the ones who will build a peaceful future for Palestine and for humanity. Take Pakistan, for example. I was asked whether Pakistanis trust their government or someone like former Senator Mushtaq Ahmed Khan when it comes to Gaza. The answer is clear, absolutely clear. If there were a vote, most Pakistanis would back Mr. Mushtaq Ahmed Khan and not the government. He's been arrested along with his wife surprisingly, of course, for many of you, and children, for protesting in support of Palestine in Islamabad, where such demonstrations are banned without permission from the government. Similarly, Greta Thunberg has faced arrest in Sweden for protesting the Gaza crisis, and twice by Israel for trying to break the Gaza naval blockade. You know, Greta and Khan joined hundreds of others in the global Sumud Flotilla, a bold attempt to break the Gaza blockade, with 50 boats carrying 500, more than 500 volunteers from 44 countries. This was a job for organizations like the United Nations or the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. But when they failed, everyday people stepped up their efforts. As the flotilla neared Gaza, Israeli forces attacked this flotilla with drones, surrounded the boats, and arrested everyone on board. They treated the volunteers harshly, even forcing Greta to kiss the Israeli flag. The flotilla didn't reach Gaza, but it sent a strong message to the people of the world. Israel is using starvation as a weapon against innocent children and men and women in Gaza. The flotilla included from all walks of life: European parliamentarians, American actress Susan Sarandon, French actress Adèle Haenel, Nelson Mandela's grandson Mandela, and former Barcelona mayor Ada Colau, to name a few. They came from every major region and religion. The largest group of Muslim volunteers was from Turkey, which was about 50, followed by Tunisia, 34, Malaysia, 23, Algeria, 17, Pakistan, 5, 5 only, Jordan, 3, Bahrain, 2, and Bangladesh, 1. Others came from Europe, the US, the UK, Brazil, Mexico, and South Africa. And all of them, as you know, they are Muslim minority countries. Israel was especially upset by the Christian and Jewish volunteers who outnumber the Muslims. Shame on all the Muslims, including myself, of course. This flotilla represented the world's diversity, every major region and religion, of course. Egypt's government did not allow its citizens to join, but the Egyptian people strongly supported the effort. The global Sumud flotilla has sparked a new kind of global movement, one that is more meaningful than Donald Trump's Abraham Accords. In Muslim countries that recognized Israel under this accord, the people reject them. Instead, they stand with Greta Thunberg's vision, a humanity accord focused on real peace and justice and not chasing awards. This is the power of ordinary people coming together. They're not after prizes or glory. They want a world where peace isn't just a promise, it's a reality.